It's easy to get in the Christmas spirit when you know creativity has no limits. Would you look at that? I'm a reindeer. Happy holiday!
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that's filled with toys for boys and girls again.
This is the fucking box.
Here goes sleigh bells, jingle, jangle, oh, what a beautiful sight.
I just let this bitch run out all the way.
The whole podcast is just this song.
You play like an hour worth of fucking
Welcome
Christmas music
back.
Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Or Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you got. Happy that.
Yes, happy that or nothing. Whatever.
Yeah, you know.
If you don't fuck with Christmas, then just here's another podcast, but ignore the decoration.
So welcome back to Dom and Dyl. I'm Dyl.
And I'm Dom.
And yeah, I don't know. What the fuck's new? Actually, this is after Christmas for all these people.
Yeah, it's the day after.
The day after.
But, you know, relax. It's still Christmas spirit. Just kick on this podcast and...
So, as you can see, we got a little festive today. You know how I was thinking about this?
What?
When did gnomes become a thing? For Christmas
Within
time.
like 2 years.
Why?
They're like the new thing. You
But
guys
why?
can't tell. I have gnomes all over my pajamas. If you can't tell.
I'm rocking my 10-year-old Christmas
We got
sweater.
Gnomes behind us. I like
But I was
gnomes.
thinking like, you know, we already have elves. So why do we need gnomes?
a new
too?
element, you know? It's
I
more
just
cool.
don't understand like what
Gnomes are fucking cute
where
as
they
hell.
came from, like why they became a holiday thing. But it's not even that they're a holiday thing. I feel like they're in every fucking any occasion thing now.
Yeah.
Everything has gnomes. And it's not just like you obviously have some gnomes. You've been putting them gnomes. Be very slow when you pour that because you're gonna make me nervous. As seen here. But like
How
It's-
nice was
it's
that?
an
I would love
all-time
to hear
thing.
that.
my
ASMR.
dad FaceTimed me last week, and I can see the tree in the background because like you know it's trailing.
Your mom
back.
fucks with gnomes.
The whole fucking tree skirt is gnome.
Yeah, she likes gnomes.
Why is this a thing?
So we got her that gnome box.
It's
Because
just
they're
weird.
cute. They're so cute.
But I don't know.
But gnomes are a thing year round though. Like, you know,
I
people put them
but
in
I
their
don't
garden.
understand. Yeah, because that's the thing is a garden gnome is a thing. That's like a. I don't even like that has to date back way longer than. I don't know gnomes to be really anything but garden gnomes. Like that's I feel like that's where they originated was gardens.
Yeah, but now they're gonna be for everything.
I don't like it.
Birthday, gnomes.
No.
Valentine's Day, gnomes. Easter,
No.
gnomes.
It's not even.
Christmas, gnomes.
It's not even that I don't like gnomes because I do
Halloween,
like gnomes.
I'm being a gnome.
You're not being a gnome.
I'll wear a hat down to here.
I actually
a big
had,
ass hat.
dude. I actually had an idea for like our next
we should be
Halloween costumes.
gnomes. That'd be so funny.
I was about to say we should be each other. I will dress.
That has
so
been done
fuck-
so many times.
Not by us, bitch.
What am I gonna wear?
You got to put on.
I'll
a
wear your
beard.
running leggings and your thin black socks.
Oh my god, we're not going there again. You would obviously have to put a beard on. I would shave my face and give myself a little mole.
Yeah. Well, you don't gotta give yourself titties because I have none. So that's nice.
Jeez, I almost fucking blew fucking snot all over this microphone. But no,
So
I
that's
was.
nice. You got big. They're as big as mine. I've been grabbing your titties all the time.
Yeah, you need to stop. You're making me self-conscious.
I just gotta say it. Dylan is looking good this year. 2021 was his
I'm not.
year.
I'm not taking.
He
this.
is. I was laying in bed today
she
and I
was
just
talking about how.
I was gonna go there.
Go
too.
ahead.
How like you know how you lay on your side and like all your fat kind of just tends to flop on the bed too, and you just have like a stomach pooch when you're laying on your side.
Stomach pooch.
Well, Dylan doesn't like when I touch him, period. But when I touch his stomach,
No,
like
I
if
do.
we're
I like
cuddling,
my arms in my back.
he's like the small
But
spoon.
stay off my friend.
So I put my hand around him and reach over his waist, and when I do that, he freaks out. But I've been doing it lately, and his stomach is so flat. Like there's no pooch flopping on the bed like how it used to be. Like Dylan used to have like a pretty decent sized beer belly. We're gonna insert the cruise footage.
We're not putting that. That is not going in here, guys. I guarantee you that. It's literally me
of
in my
him in a-
underwear in a fucking luchador mask. That
Yeah.
ain't going in here.
In the room, just acting a fool. But compared to that to now, you glowed up. You're looking better with age.
Well, yeah, I think that most guys. I think we might have talked about this recently. I think that most guys get better with age.
You think?
Where girls
That's
start to
not
go
true
downhill.
though, because I've
But,
gone to high
you know
school
what?
with some people who
While I'm thinking about
Look
like
old.
what have we talked about before, I have to go on record and say,
Oh,
last
shit.
week
Here we
Dominique
go.
tried to call me out like, "Did you get me a gift? Did you get me a gift for my birthday?" And I know we went to Vegas, and I know I took you to
Talking
dinner
of-
there.
we're talking about his cash slave. For those who listened to last week, I
Yeah.
said he didn't get me a gift without the cash slave money.
Bullshit.
He did. He got me Beats headphones and a
And
facial.
a fucking facial.
So he did.
And I took you to that fucking expensive ass Italian place in Vegas.
Oh yeah, when you drank the whole bottle of wine.
That's not my fault that you didn't want to drink it.
That date I don't fuck with because I made the worst decision of my life.
Yeah, we already talked about it last week.
Yeah. Man, clams are so good, but never choose clam linguine over Alfredo or else you're gonna fucking hate your life.
Ever. You know what we forgot?
Oh, I didn't say. Welcome to our Christmas potty.
You've been waiting on that one?
That's my notes. Like, welcome to the Christmas potty. I was gonna potty it up, but
you forgot that we were gonna drop that TikTok in the beginning. Oh no, we're putting it in. You already seen it.
Oh, that TikTok is so funny. He's like, I forget what he even said, but he's like, man, he's like,
they already
look at
seen
me,
it.
I'm a reindeer. Yeah, that shit.
Oh, you're right. That motherfucker got some jacked up teeth, bro.
He looks like he has like 40 teeth in his mouth. Like when we run it back,
those things were fighting.
He has so many
for
teeth
a placement in his
I know.
gums.
It's like he has so many teeth that they don't know what to do. But that was so funny. I love that TikTok. It's like the Christmas spirit.
I got a TikTok that we'll end the episode on as well.
Yeah, and we're gonna walk out like them.
Walk out? No, we're not doing that. I'll tell you that.
Dude, never.
But yeah, I mean, Christmas definitely feels different this year.
Yeah, I mean, this is our first Christmas where it's just him and I. Really, just him. Because I work both days. Christmas
and not even that.
Christmas Eve.
This is the first Christmas I've ever really spent outside of Ohio.
Me too.
And it's weird because like I do like white Christmases. I'm not like everybody like wants. I like them, but like I'm not like.
I like them for the day.
But it's like 60 degrees here, and it has been all week. So it's a very weird. Yeah,
I like that more.
The only reason I like it more is because I'm training right now. So like I'm doing a lot of running outside, and it helps. But last week I ran fucking 16 miles.
I woke up at like 7 a.m.
It was 10 degrees.
It was 11 degrees
for my entire run,
and I felt for Dylan, and I didn't see him. And then I looked, and his car was still here. So that's how I know whether he's running or he's at the gym. If his car is here, I know he's running. I was like, "What the fuck?" It is like 10 degrees out.
I got like halfway through my run, and I went to like move my hat, and I could see icicles off the front of my hat, like where my sweat was.
For the podcast,
my phone was in my bag.
So like I didn't want to ice in his mustache.
Yeah, I went to like rub my wipe sweat away, and it was just crusty ice all in my mustache. Like then I started like picking ice out.
I would have loved to run past you and see you looking all iced up and you not even know.
You wouldn't have ran past me because there was like no one else on the trail.
Yeah.
A couple people like on bikes.
Don't you get afraid of like the wildlife out there that early?
No.
It's like pitch black.
It wasn't black. I waited till it got light. I went out at like 7:30. The sun comes up at like almost 7 here.
Yeah. This glass smells gross. It smells like dust.
You know why? Because I don't use those.
I should have rinsed it out.
Yeah, I mean.
I feel like I'm drinking grandma's
when's the last time?
fucking
oh, shit.
skin particles.
Is that the one you used yesterday for your fucking lettuce that you're making crisp? Got like lettuce particles in it?
No, because this tastes like it's been sitting out. Like this is what it reminds me of, just like grandma's, the way it tastes.
What do you mean grandma's?
Like it
tasted a grandma before?
If you smell it, it's just I don't know. Grandma's remind me of dust. I don't know why.
Because they're old dusty bitches.
No, they just remind me of dust. So like this smells dusty, and it reminds me of like, okay, I feel like I'm drinking like grandma's dry skin.
That's disgusting. This is a Christmas episode. We're talking about grandma's dry skin.
Yeah, it's nasty.
But yeah, so I don't know if we talked about it, but Dominique works Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So I'm going to be here.
I'm a Scrooge, but I'm getting that holiday pay. So
yeah, you're about to be out for 2 weeks anyway. Your family comes next week. I'm taking 2 weeks
off. My mom comes, like you just said. I'm excited for these 2 weeks off. I got big things coming up. For the first time ever, I'm like making like a set goal list for 2022.
We'll talk about that next week on the New Year's podcast.
I'm not going to go into depth with it for people because I'm a kind of person who I feel like once you say it out loud, it's not as real. Certain things.
That is completely ass backwards.
No, but certain things I like to keep in my head because if I put them out there, sometimes I like to just.
I like to push it out because it's accountability. Where like, I know like if I put this out there and I'm very vocal about it, someone's more likely to call me out if I slip up. Like that's why like 75 Hard, I put it out there for that reason.
Yeah.
Was like now like if someone sees me post a beer, they'll be like, "Yo, I thought you were doing this." I'm like, "You right, you right." Now I gotta start over.
I don't think anybody would comment on me like that and say something.
People would. You'd be shocked. Like people want to see other people's downfall. Like
for sure.
Always, man.
Everybody does.
Nobody wants to see us doing well, you know. But it is what it is. I think I'm actually, you know, the thumbnail we took. I think I'm actually just put that on my fucking timeline on Christmas and Christmas potty coming tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a Christmas party. Welcome to the party. It's like I have an accent.
It's like you got something. I
Speech
don't know what
impediment.
that is, but you
Welcome
got
to the
it.
Christmas party. Yeah.
We've actually kind of been in the Christmas spirit a lot this year.
Yes, dude, and I am here to say it. Office Christmas Party, the funniest Christmas movie ever. I am so salty that I haven't been watching it.
This
since it
honestly
came
might only
out.
be the second time I saw it. So I went.
It is so fucking good.
for a fact, like I went with my family, saw it in theaters, and I feel like it got bad reviews, and I was like, this movie.
But
is
it has
funny.
good reviews on Amazon.
I know, but like I feel like when it first came out,
I feel like, you know, it's not your traditional Christmas movie. People are going there getting fucked up, having a good old time. But Jason Bateman, the best actor. Like,
you love this dude.
I
I think
love
you'd
him.
fuck this guy.
oh, I would. I would love to meet him.
Oh,
Because
would.
I would love just for him to talk to me just normal. Like,
What do you mean?
something
Just
about
have a
him.
conversation
like, the minute
with him?
he's on the screen, I'm drawn in. Like, I love his acting.
He's not
His
like
voice-
a traditionally like hot dude either. Like he's a very
No, I'm
he's a
obsessed
very
with
like
him.
average middle
I'm
class
obsessed with
guy.
him.
I feel
he's
like
such a good actor. I don't know what it is about him.
you know he has a podcast.
Yeah, I've listened to it.
Yeah, they got
It's
some
not
pretty
the
good guests.
same.
It is though.
It's good.
If they got some good guests on there,
but
it is.
I like to see him too. It's just like he's so like
He has a very distinct voice.
he's so good. He's the best actor. So if he's in it, I'm there.
So we watched that one recently, and
And
we
we
watched
watched
the night before
The night
yesterday.
before, that one was funny because Seth Rogen is hilarious in that one.
And it's also like your dream. Like you want to be in New York City at
and
Christmas time.
tweaking.
You want to go to a tweaking.
I do.
You want to go to like a party. This man was
But
losing
if I
his
go to
shit.
a party in New York City, I want to do drugs. Like how his wife gave him that box of shit. She could have gave a little more weed.
Well, yeah, he said she doesn't do drugs.
She doesn't know the ratio. That
She
was
don't know the
true.
ratio. You know how many mushrooms he ate?
Yeah, but I would love to get a gift box like
He's
that.
popping pill after
He's
pill.
like drink 'em.
So for Christmas next year, I could just give you like a box of drugs and say, "Here's a plane ticket to New York. Go ahead."
Yeah, I would.
I'm not going though. Just you.
It's so much fun. I'll hit up Miranda.
There you go.
She'll do them with me.
Would she?
Yeah, that's what we did last time. It was a fucking
Did a whole bunch of drugs?
banger. I mean, Adderall and Molly and weed.
You did Molly? I thought you told me you never done Molly.
I've done Molly. I've done ecstasy, but it was meth.
Whoa.
We talked about that before. I've only done drugs a very handful of times, but yeah, in New York we did Molly and Adderall.
I'm
and
here to
weed.
say it. Molly might be the best drug.
It was when they say that you
Sweating?
have cotton mouth.
Oh, I thought you meant
Oh
pop
my
the Molly.
God.
I'm sweating.
Everybody's
Woo!
like sitting around me getting fucked up, and I am just guzzling water. Like I am like, how can you fuckers even talk right now? Like my
It's
mouth.
because you're sweating so much. Like you're losing everything.
I wasn't sweating at all though.
That's what you think.
People said like because like in high school these kids would do Molly all the time.
Dude, I
And
didn't
they
see
would
Molly
buy-
until I was in college.
they-
You saw Molly in high
In
school?
high school, I went to a very, very, very big drug school. Like people
say that, but I don't. So like,
Oh,
I'm from
Amherst.
I'm from the hood school in the area, and we don't have this shit.
We're not about Amherst. Wasn't about weed.
We're too poor.
Amherst
That's all we
wasn't.
could get was weed.
People aren't sitting around smoking weed. People are sitting there crushing up Opana, snorting Opana.
I don't even
crushing
know
up-
what Opana is, bro.
Exactly. People are just getting their hands on pills. Were pill heads in Amherst. Like fuck weed. They were like doing coke and Molly and Opana and heroin. Like basically everything.
Heroin?
Yeah.
In high school.
Yes. We would have like
White people are crazy,
yeah,
bro.
like the TV class would have to do like quarterly, like they would break up into like groups of 5.
What do you mean
and have-
TV class?
We had a TV group. So we had like a TV channel at school, like SNL, Still News Live. And
SNL.
yeah, but it was Still News Live. And you would have to try out for the TV cast. So there was like 20 people in each grade. It was like a whole audition thing. And then
That's a big cast.
you give the daily news. So there's 2 people. They would take turns like every week. They would have a week. I don't forget how it went, but they would take like 5 of them would take an assignment. So whether that would be like
a beat is what they call it.
they would take like
Sports,
like
and
overdosing on drugs.
That was
yes, we had to do a whole thing on it. And we would get people from our school to talk about it on TV in front of everybody. And if you didn't want to know,
welcome back to Amherst Steel High School.
They would black your face
This
out.
week in the news, 4 overdoses.
No, it's crazy. So yeah. So I forget what we were talking about with drugs. Oh yeah, but
New
back
York.
to Molly and getting thirsty. These kids would do Molly after school, and I sat at the lunch table with them because I was friends with the guy's girlfriend, and he would get like 10 to 12 little mini Gatorade bottles,
Yeah.
after lunch, and put them all in his backpack, and he would say, "Oh, this is for later because we're doing Molly later." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "It makes me so thirsty." I was like, "Okay." So then,
Do you remember who this person is? Obviously, don't say their name. Do you know what they're up to nowadays?
yeah,
And
he's in the military.
I'm telling you right now, if I found Molly in high school, I would not make it.
Yeah,
I know how much
he's
I liked it.
military wife with baby.
I've only done it a handful of times, but that's because I know myself, and I know that if I keep doing it,
I don't think Molly's. Can you get addicted to Molly? Like, who's doing Molly all day? Like meth,
I was
Coke.
damn. Look, I'm telling you right now, ask Dane.
crack.
I could have very much so been addicted. But okay, did you do it in like pill form?
Mhm.
I'm talking.
I did Molly water. I put it in water.
They gave me,
And we did it wrong. We did it very wrong.
dude. I bought it. It was a rock. It was literally like a rock, and I had to break it down into powder. Like I would just pay for this rock, and it would last me so long.
Makes you think you're doing cocaine.
No, I
It
mean,
makes me think you didn't get Molly because Molly usually comes in pill form.
well, I was like going straight to the main plug. This was like when we were in Akron.
You did not do Molly.
I promise you, like
How do you know? How can you promise it? Because someone said this is Molly, you're gonna take their word for it?
yes, like it wasn't like this was like a random person I didn't know. Like it was a guy who.
I mean, yeah. Anytime I've ever seen Molly or been around Molly, it's a pill.
So
I've never
he would-
seen it as a
Okay,
crack rock.
so he would do it. Like he had pills too. But you know me, can't swallow them. So he's like, oh, I have this other one too. Like if you just want to put it in something. So I put it in water. I just put it in my fucking mouth.
Yeah, we did Molly water, and it was bad because the guy who sold it to us said, they said drop this pill in the water, let it sit overnight.
I wish it was cocaine. I kind of want to do cocaine.
I think you did do cocaine, but that's just me.
The way that I felt was not cocaine. Like from other people who I've seen on cocaine, that's not how it was.
Yeah, I don't know, but she said sip the water. Keyword, we missed this whole part
You chugged
apparently.
it?
He said sip the water all day long because it'll have you like rolling all day. We went to a New York New Year's Eve party or Halloween party. I forget what fucking time of the year it was, but we went back twice. So this time,
What do you mean you went back twice?
we went to New York twice, and I'm trying to.
You did Molly both times?
We did different drugs. We did
Oh,
meth.
damn. Okay.
That's when we did meth, and that's when I was sick as a dog.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I was so sick, and then I found out it was meth, and I about died.
How'd you find out?
Because there's a girl I used to work with, and she liked to do Molly. She's like into like very like hippie like into rolling and doing Molly and different shit and
I
ecstasy.
feel like Molly's not a hippie drug.
But she's into that type of stuff, like just tweaking basically. And I told her where I got it from. She was like, "Did you get it from so and so?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Were you sick as fuck the next day?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was vomiting. I couldn't even get out of bed."
This hippie did meth.
She was like, "That was meth." She was like, "Because I've got it from him before too, and that same thing happened to me."
How did you know it was meth though?
She said she asked him basically. Was like,
He said, "Yeah, you're right. I gotcha."
He did. He confessed it to her. He's like, "Oh, man, I'm sorry. I must have gotten mixed up." Just lied to her because meth is cheap. So like he did the same thing to us. I'm pretty sure, and that's what explained why. Like I have these photos, a photo shoot that Morgan was trying.
You showed me.
Morgan was trying to have on the subway while she was fucking tweaking her little brain out.
We'll put them right here.
It is
Sorry,
so
we definitely can't
funny.
do that.
It is so fucking funny, and I'm sitting in the background like ready to vomit all over the subway because I felt like shit.
Hey, Justin just sent me Cam and Leroy are having a baby.
Are they? Aw,
Look at them in their Christmas outfit.
that's cute. Cam and Leroy from
Challenge couple, everyone.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool. What if it's a challenger baby? They fucking
Comes in and
groom it
wins.
to be on the challenge. That'd be fucking sick,
Didn't
dude.
the challenge be around that long?
I mean, it's about to be on its 38th season.
That's
so
crazy.
I don't see it, and I feel like it's only getting bigger, so I don't see it going anywhere.
It's gotten so much better.
But yeah. But yeah. So New York drug life, huh?
It's a fun time.
Could be.
No, it's actually
Doing
very
meth.
scary. I almost
Would you
got
ever do meth
sex
again?
trafficked again. No,
All right, we're not gonna take these dark turns.
I did. I almost got set, but I was like, I was.
This is a holiday episode,
I
and we
know.
are taking it to drugs, sex trafficking.
I swear to you, though. I swear to you. His name was Albie from Albania. That's how
Albie?
you know.
Albie.
Albie, ALBI.
That sounds like a elf's name.
Albie.
Well, Albie the elf.
Albie from Albania tried
Or
to
the-
kidnap me.
That's fake. His name was not Albie from Albania.
That's what I mean. That's why that was a red flag number 1. Because he was from Albania. Because he had like a.
It's like saying,
chopping
hi,
it up at a party.
I'm Usa from the USA.
Yeah.
That's fucking fake.
Well, he said, my name is Albie. And I was like, interesting. And then he was so persistent on me leaving with him. Like,
Oh, you met him in person?
I met him in New York in person at a party. And he was so persistent on me leaving. He was like, you have to go home with me. I'll take you back to your friends tomorrow. He's like, it's this train, like the C train to whatever the fuck. And I looked at him and I was like, Albie, no. I'm like, I am in New York City with my friends.
Yeah.
I don't know
I'm
about
cool.
the E train, the A train. I have no idea about any of this. I'm staying with my friends. Good night.
It's a good move.
Yeah. I was like, no, thank you, sir. He was like, come on. And he almost got into a fight with another guy.
How
Because
old
the
was
other
he?
guy was like, why do you keep pushing her to come with you, man? Like, she doesn't want to.
How old was he?
I was probably like 21, so he was
No,
probably
him.
like 24, 25.
Were you fucking with him before he asked you to leave?
No.
Like you were like, oh,
We were
he's
hanging
cool?
out all night at the party.
You thought it was cool?
Yeah, he was really cute too, but not cute enough to get fucking
Traffic?
trapped up. I'm cool on that. Yeah.
Oh,
So I had to let him go. I found him on Facebook though, and his name is Albie.
Well,
Type in Albie,
well, I'll be
Albania.
damned.
Albie damn too. Yeah. We should bring him on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm down.
Expose him.
Excuse me, sir. So, I hear you're part of a sex trafficking ring. How's
How do
that
I
going
get
for
involved?
you? No. What the fuck? You're about to get us canceled, and we ain't even made it yet.
Just kidding. Don't cancel us.
Yeah.
I can't with this grandma's leg ash water.
Yeah. It's not water though.
I know. Pop. I can't though. It's
Mm.
not good.
What you got this week? You got any topics?
No, we got some games though.
Yeah, we do. I didn't know if we were getting into those yet, though.
I mean, yeah, we can wrap it up, do like a 35-minute episode.
Damn, you said fuck these people this week, huh?
Well, Merry Christmas, but I got some.
She been trying to. Do
No.
y'all give out gifts early? Like my family does, and she's been trying to feed me gifts all fucking week, man.
It was a tradition. We always did one on New Year's Eve. Or, I mean, on Christmas Eve.
Okay, well, it's not even
Always.
Christmas Eve yet when we're recording this,
I know.
and you've been trying to give them to me for weeks.
I know.
Weeks.
I would give them to you all now.
My dad was always the type like, you guys want to open up some Christmas gifts?
My mom would never.
And it's like
let
December
us.
1st.
She would give us one on Christmas Eve, and
Oh,
then
my dad can't help himself. My mom's the same way though. They just both want us to open them right away.
that's how I am. I love giving gifts. It's
See,
just
I'm
so
making
satisfying.
you hold out, making you wait.
Only 2 more days. 2 more sleeps.
Yeah, it is. But then it's like 2 more sleeps and then an
And a
entire
whole ass
workday
12-hour
for you.
shift, and then come home.
Yeah.
But then I'm off for 2
You want to wake up
weeks.
at 4 a.m. and do them before
No.
you leave?
No. Hell no. I'd rather just not get gifts.
Hey, we're the shot.
Just kidding. No, I'd rather not though.
All right, so we came up with a little game. It's gonna be the naughty or nice game. Basically, where we run through like a list of pretty much like it's pretty much all celebrities, just so like everyone knows who we're talking about. But you know, they've had highs this year, lows this year, so we're just kind of discussing where they should be on the trajectory of this year.
Right. Are they
getting
naughty?
gifts, or are they getting
Or
coal?
are they nice?
Why the fuck is it coal? The whole idea of Christmas is so wild to me. Like it's such a like crazy concept.
Yeah.
And the entire world latched onto it. And this is why I don't believe like that the world just grew like casually over time. I think like was just here. Like
What do you mean?
I think that like one day it was just boom. Like that's why I think we're a simulation, honestly. Like I think like we're in something. Like for like this idea to be put into everyone's heads about like Christmas, and then for it to widespread around the world without phones, internet.
Not everybody celebrates Christmas still.
But I know that. But it is like it's been a worldwide phenomenon for how long?
I wouldn't say it's worldwide. If you
It
don't
didn't-
believe in Jesus and God, you wouldn't celebrate Christmas.
Christmas. Okay, what Christmas is?
You just live in America, so you
No.
only feel what Americans
Christmas did
feel.
not. Or Santa Claus did not originate in America.
I know that, but Santa Claus can be in multiple holidays. But
No, Santa Claus is Christmas, and that's the thing. Like whatever Santa Claus is, like to
people
everyone.
in like Bangkok are not celebrating Christmas.
But
Are
there's
they?
some I don't know where it does and doesn't, but it's not like it's just an American thing. And even if it was, for it to spread the whole but for it to be in multiple countries without the internet, without phones, without anything, is like how did this idea get passed around that way? And not even like just a loose idea. Like it's a very solid foundation of what this is. And like you could prove, where did it originate? Is that what you're looking at? Or are you just looking at places that celebrate it?
Places that celebrate. I just find it weird that if you don't believe in like Jesus,
But like we're not the only place.
Bethlehem. Okay,
Obviously.
that's not it.
No, but obviously yes.
Where is it not celebrated? Afghanistan, Algeria,
Okay, that doesn't
China,
surprise me.
except for Hong Kong,
That freaked me out. I didn't realize it was
Israel, Japan, Laos, Libya, Maldives, Mongolia, Morocco, North Korea, Qatar.
changing. Okay, that's
Basically like Middle East, I think. doesn't
right.
it?
But like obviously Israel celebrates Hanukkah
Yeah.
and like shit like that. But like people still know whether they celebrate it or not. Santa Claus is probably like they know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Which
it's
is
crazy.
weird.
It is crazy.
It's just weird.
It's
But
crazy.
anyway,
Everything is fucking fake. That's what's crazy.
yeah.
Like everything is fake. Religion, sorry to say it to you, but fake.
The idea of religion, like there's so many of them. So like even if one of them is real, how the fuck?
If
do you
there
know
was
it's
one
yours?
religion for everybody, okay, then I maybe would buy it.
But it's not. It's because people interpret it to their own, to fit their own lifestyle, and they push that
Exactly.
one. But even the fact that all of them have caught on to the size that they have over time is insane.
Because people want something to look, like to
Yeah, I know.
basically write their sins off with. Like, oh, I fucked up, but I'm just
It
going to
just
go
gives
to a
you hope.
confessional,
Yeah, it's literally
talk
hope.
about it, and then I'm good to go. It's like, you still did the fucked up shit. Like, just because you go and tell someone about it doesn't mean you didn't do it. Like,
Yeah.
it's just a way to justify
Asking
your
for
actions.
forgiveness, Dom.
No. If you cared that much, you would never have done it.
That's not necessarily true. You never done anything you regret doing.
I do, but I don't go begging for
Exactly.
forgiveness and fucking ready to
You've never
boo-boo.
asked anyone in your life to forgive you for something that you did that was wrong.
I mean,
Exactly.
I
It's the same,
have, but
it's
I'm
the same
not-
concept, just on a bigger scale.
but it's because I hurt this person's feelings particularly, not because I can't live with myself over what I did.
I don't
And
think it's
I
about not
need
being
to
able
go.
to live with yourself. It's just about.
It's just crazy.
feeling
Religion
there's
is
something
crazy.
else. But anyway, let's get into this fucking game. All right. Do you want to give the first person, or do you want me to give the first person?
Well, the first person I have on my list is Britney Spears.
okay.
Is
Give
she
me.
naughty or is she nice? And she kind of floats in between. Instagram post, naughty. She wearing those little scandalous outfits. You know what's crazy about Britney Spears too?
Everything.
She's stuck in the time period where she was famous. Like she doesn't have any idea about like trends and like the world
I think she
evolving around
does.
her.
I just think
She
she's
does
not in it.
She does not. If you go look at her post on
It doesn't mean you're not
Instagram,
aware. It just means that you aren't in it.
it's just no, I don't think she's aware. I think she's been so sheltered. Like she has not. I mean,
Okay,
I'm excited
so-
for her documentary to come out, so I can. Finally
So you're
go
saying
see.
that I think there is one that's out already.
I thought she was making one. She wanted to.
Oh,
She wanted.
she's making no. If she
no,
makes
she's
it, then
not
it's-
making one. She wants to have a interview done. I think either with or without Oprah. I think she said she wants it to be only with Oprah, or she said that Oprah is not.
okay. I don't
happening.
know why it would be specifically not with Oprah. That seems like a weird.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna
but
guess
she said
it's
she
with her.
wants to tell her truth and she
Okay,
wants to give an interview.
So
and
let
I'm
me ask you
excited.
this: you say that her Instagram posts are naughty. What the fuck has she done this year that's nice?
She's been held captive, basically.
That ain't nice. That's just unfortunate.
No, I put her in the nice list. I wouldn't put her in the naughty list, but she does have some naughty tendencies, a little scandalous thing.
I just don't get like if we're like looking for a reason to put them on either list. Like I don't know what would come in that makes her nice. Because I almost wrote her down, but that was my argument. I was like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, we could classify her as naughty.
I mean, I don't think she see that. I agree. I don't think she's done enough. to
She's
be
not.
naughty.
She's not naughty. She's just a naughty little. But
Ah.
she's cute. I mean, she's been struggling. I think she's nice though. Until we see what she's like in like 2022, we can revisit.
I don't think
these
we're gonna
people.
see. I think that her time has passed, and now
I don't
that
think it
she's
has
out of her,
passed.
I do. I think first of all, her time
No, it
passed 20
hasn't.
years ago, and the only reason she's brought it up now is because it's
Her
conservatorship.
time only passed because of the conservatorship. If now that she's
No,
free,
she
she's
went-
gonna go back into music and she's about to pop the fuck off
If
again.
you think that she is already out of touch with trends in society, she's not making music. She's not in tune with what people want to hear. Then, if she's so out
it's
of
just
tune,
who she is.
as you said,
If she drops an album, the whole world is listening. It doesn't matter if you like her music or not.
I disagree.
I don't think.
I think if
is
she
the
dropped
end of
a
her.
song, the world's not listening to a Britney Spears album. This isn't 2003.
Yes, they are.
Nobody wants that.
Yes, they do.
Nobody wants
People
that.
do want it.
Do you?
You don't want it. I would listen to it.
But do you want it?
I don't.
Is it something you're looking for?
I mean,
No.
I've never really been into girl artists.
Really? Because you've been playing that one fucking song nonstop.
Well, SZA, I like her, but there's a handful. But I'm typically lean towards male artists when I'm listening to music.
All right,
Never
speaking
been
of
a
male
Britney-
artists, let's get to the next person. Travis Scott.
He is 100% naughty. There's not even a nice bone in him.
See, you can't say that.
Yes, I can.
Well, he did not. You gotta. He
And
didn't
I don't.
do
I'm
this
not
on
even
himself.
like. I don't think he himself is a nice person in general. I don't. It has nothing to do with what happened at his Astroworld thing. I don't think he is somebody who.
But it is, because that is what completely changed your view of him.
I liked him. I did like him.
You
as
did-
an,
no,
as a
you loved
musician.
him.
As a musician, yes. But that doesn't mean anything to me as a person.
You never spoke negatively of him at all.
Yeah.
You didn't say, I think he'd be an asshole. You didn't say, I don't think he's nice ever.
I just think that, I guess Astroworld did kind of.
And I think it's
show
an
some
unfortunate
stuff.
event where a lot more people are to blame than him.
But it's not about that. It's how he's carrying himself and what he's doing after the fact. You are a world-known artist.
So
A world-known musician.
okay, so what
You're
happened
dating
after the
fucking
fact?
Kylie Jenner. You have both of her kids.
So what happened after the fact that you're referring to now?
He didn't talk about it publicly.
He had an interview.
Until later on, but
Oh,
you don't
you
let me
don't do it
finish
the
what I'm
next
saying.
day.
You don't let me finish what I'm saying. I
Because
talked
you're
and then you
wrong.
got
He
something
did
to cut.
talk.
He did it way down the line. Way down the line, and even you said it, those were staged.
Did you watch it?
I didn't need to watch
Exactly.
it because if you're saying that,
No,
I believe it.
That's the problem with not you. I'm talking society in general. No one wants to
shut the hell
actually
up.
no one wants to listen to it. They just want to read the headline and take everyone else's opinion on it. And that's the problem.
If you were saying that it was probably staged, I don't care to watch that. I don't care for him to read a fucking teleprompt behind me.
There wasn't a
saying
teleprompter.
I am
It
so
was a sit-down
sorry for
interview.
what
I just
happened
think-
on Astroworld.
I just think he got
I
the
will
questions.
pay your funeral cost and I
He had
will
already
write
done
your
that.
families off. Like
he had already
no.
paid the funeral costs before he went on this.
It doesn't matter.
What I'm getting at is
He's
you
not.
can't just take whatever everyone else is saying about it. Like, you have your own opinion.
Yeah.
So you should be informed to have that opinion.
I don't think how he handled it was very nice.
How would you have handled the situation?
If that would have happened at my concert, I would have the next day publicly said, I am so sorry. This was way out of hand. I'm going to work on whatever it takes. I will work on for this to not happen again. I am so sorry. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I am so sorry.
And that's all you needed to do?
That shows that you were a human. But to just go in hiding, not say anything, not do anything.
Which was-
Kylie didn't really do much. It's
She,
like,
she didn't need to, first of all.
but that's your man. That
My
is your
thing
man.
is, what I think happened was he was probably advised by PR teams and lawyers, don't talk. There's a whole bunch of lawsuits coming in. Let us handle this first. That's my assumption. I think it's partially on him, but I don't think it's all on him. But I can see your argument for him being on the naughty list. I get it. I
He is
100%
naughty.
get
He'll
it.
never make the nice list. And I've actually
See, now that you can't say either, because you don't know what he's going to do in the future.
we'll see. I just don't think him as a person, he genuinely is like a good guy. Like I just don't think like,
I mean, if you want to get that deep, most rappers, I mean,
yeah, they're not
the
good
entire
people.
culture around it and like the way that they come up and all, like, they're not upstanding citizens most of the time.
No, they're not. But that just rubbed me the wrong way. It rubbed me the wrong way. I couldn't imagine being that big of a person and not like going publicly and saying how sorry you are. Fuck PR. Fuck what you say. Like, this world needs to know that this was an accident and I didn't mean for this to happen. It's like not the fact that it happened. It's just like what happened afterwards. Like, oh, I'll pay all their funeral costs. Like, that's a slap in the fucking face. Like, keep your fucking money. This little couple $1,000, which means nothing to him. It's like, my brother, mom, sister, cousin, whatever just died. Fuck you and fuck your money.
I mean, I don't think anyone turned down those funeral costs.
You know, people did. The 10-year-old boy's family did. They said, we don't want your money. You fucking bastard. Naughty list bastard. No.
Whatever parent took a 10-year-old to that concert should probably also be on the naughty list.
No.
We ain't
And
gonna go there.
that's a whole nother issue in itself because people are, how are you going to blame that parent? I read the story on that and what happened. He had the kid on his shoulders. He stayed in the back on purpose. He's told the people, I get that I should not have brought my 10-year-old kid, but I tried to take every safety measure possible. We
But
were
obviously
all
you
the
didn't.
way in the back. I had the kid on my shoulders, and there just came a huge rush of people. The kid like fell off, and that was it. The kid was just like gone in a sea of people. And he was like, you know, like he's like, we weren't in the beginning. We weren't in the front. We weren't trying to push to the front. He was all the way in the ass back and had his kids up on his shoulder so the kid could see what was going on.
So what I did actually hear was that there was 2 stages, and everyone else performed on one stage, and then Travis was on the other stage. So then, like, by the time they were done, everyone was just rushing over there to try to get front. Which
it was not.
That doesn't come down to him. That comes down to whoever.
But it's the whole
whoever
situation.
set the whole fucking thing
like,
up.
If I am Travis
You should have
Scott,
planned this a little bit better.
I would say this is my set. This is basically revolving around me. This whole entire festival.
I mean, I don't think he predicted this happening.
But let's make sure that we have safety measures in place because of his rep and he gets people riled up. Nothing wrong with that. If you want to have a show like that, you need to disclose it and say, we are getting rowdy. This crowd is getting rowdy.
Everyone knows that a Travis Scott concert is getting rowdy.
Some parents might not know that.
4 years. You don't put out every time you go to a concert, you don't
like,
put out a fucking
when
sheet.
I have 10-year-old kids, if they want to go to concerts, I would take my kids. I would never tell my kids, no, you can't go to a concert. Like,
I would tell my 10-year-old, no, you're not going to a Travis Scott concert where they are known to get that way.
And that right there, because they are known to get that way.
But that's been for years.
Things should have been put in place. You cannot have a huge fucking festival and have it ran so piss poor.
All right, we're moving on. So you talked about Kylie there. So let's go to...
Kylie's naughty.
We're not talking about her. Let's go to her sister, though.
Kim? Mm-hmm. Nice.
Okay, elaborate.
Nice. For what she's doing with all these prisoners. The guy with Colorado, that she's on the case now.
On the case. Like she's a fucking detective.
Pastor Baby Bar. No, she's nice.
I think she's nice. Makeup mogul.
I think that what she's doing with this Colorado guy, because that's not sitting right with me either.
No, that's not. We don't even have to get into that. That's a topic for another day.
But she put a whole thing up on Facebook, and she also
I heard
put another thing up.
No, have you seen anything about it? No, I think that it's gonna get dropped because there's like some conspiracy behind it.
Yeah,
it was like some kind of a setup.
Someone posted something and said like something about shoe pedals being tied to the brake or something like. Something.
No, it wasn't like that. They set up that way. It was like they were making him take the fall for something else. Like it was like a lot of other things they were trying to cover up.
Yeah, I think she's nice. I think.
But
nice.
I honestly thought you were gonna go the other way on that, and because of your newfound love for Kanye, push her to the bad side.
No, I don't think No, I respect Kim. I respect her. And at the end of the day, I feel like the split is probably because of Kanye. Like, I don't think...
Okay, I don't care who's splitting up. It's always two-sided.
You both want to, but it's very
not
obvious.
Even that you both want to, but there's something... It's not always just one person. It's never just one person. Something.
But how can you tell me it's not one person when Kanye is begging for her on live television back, and Kim the next day says, fuck you.
I'm not saying that it's one person wants to leave. I'm saying that it's not just Kanye's fault. Like, there was multiple things that probably happened.
It's both of their faults, but
that have built up to this.
I think I
would never say Kanye's the reason they're not together. We
don't know.
No, that's a very female perspective to take, where you would just blame one person. Like,
any relationship, like he'd be hard to handle.
Any relationship that goes down,
but then so does she, kind of too.
You're hard to handle. Does that mean I should just leave and it's 100% your fault?
You can,
but it would not 100% be your fault.
But I would say that
other factors.
I drove him away. Always. Like, I do think Kanye drove her away. Obviously there's both sides. Like, no one's perfect in relationships. Exactly. There's both sides, but obviously Kim is the one who wants to walk away from this.
I don't even know how anyone
Kanye, which makes me think Kanye is the one who has more to blame there in their relationship.
I don't blame anybody because I don't know their fucking life, first of all. But it's never just one person's fault. It takes two people to make it work or to not make it work.
Yeah, I think Kim is nice and good for her getting her name changed. Hurt my heart though.
She hasn't got to change yet.
She filed
Instagram still got West.
I know. I think.
And that's the one place
she's working on it. It's hard.
But that's not hard. You just delete it from your Instagram name.
That's more than just that, though, Dyl. That's a huge statement. And her whole beauty brand, KKW.
She's already made the statement. She's filed for it.
I know she's filed for it. I get that. But she's waiting for the right time. You don't know. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But that's probably a very hard move.
But the statement has been made. If you really want to take it down, take it down.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right,
It
who
broke
you
my
got
heart
next on
though.
your list?
It broke my heart because I was sad that day, and then I saw that. I'm like, damn, my man Kanye is crying right now.
Who you got?
Next one I have is Elon Musk.
Hmm.
He's kind of in the gray area. He ain't
I
naughty
agree.
or nice.
So here's how I feel.
I don't know much about the guy.
I do.
Besides that he's like very wild to look at.
Yeah, for sure. He kind of looks like
He looks
like a
underdeveloped.
lizard man.
Yeah, he
Like a
looks
reptile
weird.
kind of. But what I would say is that I think for anyone to have that kind of power, influence, money, and I get it, like he's trying to do like groundbreaking things. He wants to go to space, this and that. There's better
Boy, we
things
got
to
people
spend your
starving.
money on. Exactly. And do I think that's his responsibility? No.
No.
But do I think that he could help without
Yes.
taking a big hit? Yes. Jeff Bezos the same way. All these fucking billionaires.
He
same
does.
way.
He has to
Even
give.
you know what? Even Kanye.
Yeah, any
Even
of them.
Kanye. However, Kanye's I don't think has liquid cash. I think that his worth is completely tied to a lot of like actual like music
Yeah.
and the
It's, like, tied
brand
up.
but like Elon Musk has money.
Yeah.
And my thing is I saw this thing the other day, actually yesterday I think, where like it said something about like a hotel in space will be in the works by like 2030. I'm like,
Don't tell me that because I'm going.
no one wants. Why are you wasting your money on that? Why is that what you're putting money into?
I mean, yeah, it's a bit
And-
much,
and
but
I get it.
I would fucking go.
Some people like, I do believe that like Elon, like that's his thing. It's like advancement. Like he's always like cutting edge. He wants
He
to
reminds
be,
me of a fucking alien.
he wants to be like the first to do things, and I get that.
Mhm.
But I think I wouldn't put him in naughty or nice list. But like I think you could do more.
Yeah.
I think that you're, like I said, I don't think it's his responsibility, but I think that there is a moral responsibility.
There is. Because I
With that
feel
kind
like
of money.
you only have to give
Literally,
0.005%
and you would solve a lot of problems.
of what.
And I'm not
you
saying in the
make.
world, but how about start here? Start home. Start like in this country and solve some shit.
Right. Like you
And-
could just donate, like
Sure,
literally.
you know what? Maybe you're not the first civilian to fucking make space happen.
I think
but
donating
you're-
to charity is good, but what does that even mean?
Nothing. Most charities
Like, what does.
are
It's
all.
all. Is it scammy?
A lot of them, yes. Come on now.
It says Elon Musk has promised to give at least half of his fortune to charity.
I don't know.
I don't think, for me, what I want you to do, I want you to go out here and be handing these people things. Like, I want to see it. Like, giving it to charity is great, but what the fuck? Like, I guess I'm not on the receiving end of charities to know what
No, but
exactly happens. Like,
The
I'm not
stats
that.
like that only like a small percentage actually goes to like cancer research or goes to this.
Well,
'cause you're
cancer
paying-
research is a fucking.
I get
scam.
that. That's a scheme itself. But it's most charities like this. A lot goes to CEO. Then it has to go to pay everyone else. Then it has to go to do like all these
And
different
keep
like
it running. It's like
Yeah.
you're basically paying these people just to be fucking around. Like,
right.
no, I don't think donating to charity is
The
something-
tax breaks that nonprofits get are insane.
Yeah,
I'm about to start one.
I know I started charity.
Nah, that's fucked up. We're going on the naughty list for sure. All right. And the next man, Joe Biden. Where are you putting him? I want to know where you're putting him.
I don't know exactly where to put the man.
I do.
Naughty.
Yep.
He is naughty. He ain't got a fucking lick of sense.
None, man. He says off the
I just-
wall, racial shit. Did you see the fucking statement that came out from the White House?
He has dementia.
No, have you seen? Okay, he didn't write this up himself. Someone wrote this and put it out. Have you seen the statement that came out from the White House
Mm-mm.
where it's like, "This will be a season"?
He's talking.
No, it's a written statement.
Okay.
But it's like put up. It's I can't believe you haven't seen it. It's like, this will be a season of sickness, loss, and devastation for all the unvaccinated and their families. Like, okay, bro, you're using fear
He ain't
tactics.
wrong.
Yes, you're the fucking problem. You are using
You're the problem.
no
We
because
could argue all day
No,
about this.
and
You don't have any
I'm not
knowledge.
saying- no, this isn't.
Don't tell me I don't. Don't you dare tell me I don't.
Did I say that? What I'm saying is
almost did.
this has nothing to do with pro or anti-vax. This has to do with taking the idea of fear that's already in Americans over the last 2 years, and now you're using it to amplify at this time. Why?
So
There
what? Trump
are-
did worse too.
But this isn't about him. This isn't about him. You know why? Because he's not running it anymore. This is about the man who is in charge. And the way you go about things.
I mean, everybody needs
this
to get
ain't-
vaccinated.
This has nothing to do with vaccination. This has to do with basically propaganda. You're just spewing out things it's just as divisive as Trump was. to put vax versus unvax is just as divisive as putting white versus black.
Yeah, but it ain't as extreme.
It ain't good.
I mean, if you don't want to get vaccinated, that's fine. That's totally fine and dandy.
This has, like I said, I'm not here to talk vax or anti-vax. This strictly has to do with the way that he's handling the situation. And it does not land.
And Trump didn't handle it any better. So
look, dude, this is not an argument of who's better or who's worse.
I'm just
saying,
about
who's in charge right now.
They both are handling in a piss poor manner. People need to just be fucking going to people's homes and holding them down and fucking injecting it in them.
Okay, that is definitely not the answer.
No, it's not the answer. But like, people need to quit being so fucking stupid.
Again, this has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but it pisses me off.
At all. And the whole, I'm going to pay student loans or I'm not going to, all this shit. What'd you do? Push them back 5 months and that's supposed to be good enough? That's supposed to hold people over?
Every Democratic president says that.
And when the fuck are people going to wake up and realize?
I'm like slowly leaning more towards like Republican in the sense of like presidents, because I feel like they get more shit done. I feel like Democrats, their problem is they talk a mean game. Like, you can sit here and say, oh, like, we're going to get rid of all of these things and we're going to make taxes go down and we're going to tax.
Politics is literally creating problems so that you have a problem to solve.
It's just like, why?
I
wish we could have like a party of people who were in charge, like the presidential group.
You know why you can't?
Some Democrats, some Republicans, some that sway in the middle.
Oh, you mean
Congress? Some that are extreme, like whatever.
You mean Congress?
Yeah, but like, why do we need to have a face? Like, fuck this old, cripply, demented face.
The face isn't for like us per se. It's for other countries.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's like,
it's on us.
It is on us, but when you have two jackasses to pick from, what do you do?
Pick
it's
the
like,
lesser of two evils.
That shouldn't be a thing. Like, you should not have to be picking between two fucking idiots. Like,
now we're in a totally different conversation. But
it's just crazy though. It's like anyone can like Dwayne the Rock Johnson wants to run for president, and fucking Kanye West. Does. It's like Kanye West's name was on the ballot. Like, what in the shit? Like,
well, I mean, that's an American right though, that you could run as long as you.
But I thought you had to like work in government.
No, that's never been a thing.
What about to become like a senator?
That's just literally working your way up. But like Arnold Schwarzenegger was fucking governor of California. It's just so crazy. Like, it's literally just about getting on the ballot. But like most people, you make a career out of politics. You start slow and you build your way up, and that's how you make these connections. That's how you get backed by people. But if you're already big and you have the money, you don't need the backing. You just do it on your own. But anyway, let's get off politics because that ain't this podcast.
No, but it's just
Who else
so
you got?
easy.
I know you got at least one more.
I got one more. My dude, Baby Keem.
What are you giving him naughty or nice for?
Cause I don't know.
You just wanted to gas him up on this podcast.
No, he's definitely nice.
How you know?
I don't know him.
You know literally nothing about this man outside of his music.
Let's look him up. Baby Keem.
I guarantee he's wrapped up in some bullshit out there. I can't wait to see what fucking drama he pull up.
So Baby Keem has been like my love.
I thought you were about to say like what he was involved in.
He doesn't have anything, like any criminal history.
He's too young, man. He's what, 20?
He's 20.
Anyway, for those who don't know, he's like a new rapper.
He's Kendrick Lamar's cousin.
But that's what I was gonna say. Is like he popped up out of nowhere. He's on like fucking all these big albums. And I'm like, who the fuck is this?
He is everywhere.
Turns out, Kendrick's cousin. Didn't know that. But yeah, so I mean, you could put him on whatever list you want. I don't know enough about the guy to do anything with him.
He's nice. I want to know more about him though.
Do you even want to talk about any of the other people we have on here?
Who else do we have?
Just a few people, but like neither one.
Yes.
Which one?
Alec Baldwin. That's the fucking most controversial one of all. Is he naughty or is he nice? Did he kill somebody on purpose or not? Did he hate that bitch or no? Just kidding.
I don't think that that's on him.
No, I don't think he's naughty, but he did kill somebody. He is a murderer.
Yeah,
but in the grand scheme of things, if you believe in religion, he's naughty.
That's like saying like killing someone in self-defense.
He didn't. That was not self-defense.
I know that, but I'm saying like if you're just putting murder as a blanket.
I think doesn't it though? Like any murder, like if you kill another person, like automatically, regardless of what the fuck the circumstances is.
What about it?
That it's not good. Like it's a sin. Like you're gonna go to hell.
I mean, I don't think that just because you. So here's the way the religion.
I don't know shit about religion.
So religion works is all sins are created equal. So like that's the way it works, and because at the end of the day. All it is
and that just really solidifies the
all
fact
it is like asking for forgiveness, blanket. Like that's what it is.
So
it's all truly the same.
So if I steal $1 and I go murder someone, the sin is a
Yes.
sin. Like,
Yes.
and that's
In the
exactly why
eyes of
people
religion.
fucking use religion as like a fucking.
But I
shield.
don't think that it's going back to Alec Baldwin. I don't think
No,
that was
he's
his
nice.
fault.
He's a good actor too.
He's probably used prop guns for years, and this one just.
It makes me wonder if someone hated that woman. If someone was like, "I'm about to kill this bitch," but it ain't gonna be me. It's
I
gonna
think
be
it probably
Alec
came down to someone did it.
Because how do you like
Yeah.
whoever was in charge of that prop,
Whoever's handling like the set and
like
props,
the
and shit
props,
is on it.
like someone had to put that there and like.
Yeah, you don't just randomly get
So
a
do
bullet
are
on set.
prop guns still real guns, which is not loaded, or are they
Obviously.
plastic? Like, do they just look real?
No, they're usually real guns, but like there's like usually stuff done to them so like they can't shoot and shit. Cause like you want the legit one, you don't want to use.
Like, you think all movies
you're
would
making
use
a-
the same prop gun?
Okay,
Like-
what about the movies that film with multiple guns,
I mean,
or
yeah.
or that are filming at the same time?
What movie
or-
was it?
I don't know. I
Is
don't
it
even know if
called
was
off now?
I don't know if it was a movie, a show. I don't know what it was honestly. But like, yeah, he's probably done this hundreds of times. Had no idea, and like I'm sure honestly, that would suck. Like, you'd probably go into like a deep depression. Like you murdered someone.
Yeah, he felt like shit.
Especially like you didn't mean to and you had no idea. But
Like you're sitting there doing an acting scene. I would be like, okay, she's a good actress. Damn, she really got blood coming out.
you would know
I know.
that you shot a bullet.
Yeah,
like,
it's
as soon as he
crazy.
shot that, I'm sure he's like, holy fucking shit.
I wonder
holy
where he
shit.
shot her at.
Right in the eyeball.
Really?
I have no idea. I don't know.
I was like, damn, good aim.
Oh, no, I really don't know. Yeah.
It's crazy. Well, yeah, well, that wraps up our naughty or nice. This is like a game show.
Welcome back.
I do want to start getting like some little game segments.
Well, you do have this game.
like I
segment.
want to like create like
No, I mean like you have another one.
I
coming
know,
up,
but
right?
like I want to create like little art and like put it behind us
Yeah, me
while
too.
we're doing certain segments, like naughty
Me
or
too.
nice. Get it in like fancy red writing and put it up.
That's a lot to do in the next 2 days, but
Yeah, no, we'll work on it.
But I mean, like moving forward, like I want some kind of a game that can just be whenever we want.
I like this speed game. I'm excited.
See, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 questions.
So,
Can
so
you
this
just
has
do
been.
6 questions too? Can
I'll
you
do
cut
all
2 out?
8. No, I'll do all 8.
God.
It's fine though. So people have been doing these on their podcasts, like bigger podcasts and stuff, where you basically it's like speed game, a speed round of questions, and the first thing that comes to your head you say. So I have like 8 questions written down here. They all kind of revolve around Christmas. Dylan has some written down for me too, and we're just going to. It's like a lightning round. Like you ask it, first thing that comes to your head, boom, you answer it, and then you move on to the next. There's no clarifying. There's no explaining why
And
you
I'll be
said
honest,
it.
I have no idea what she's written down. So like, if these aren't anything like each other's, then just bear with us because we're gonna do. These are very Christmas themed, so I didn't know like what she was gonna say or not. But I don't even
Adding
know like
another one.
I don't another one. No, don't. You can't keep adding them. I only have so many.
I love it.
Like
It's
that's
so easy.
that's why I don't know like what you're coming up with because I don't know. Like I don't know if
The
I.
first one it starts off pussy.
I honestly
let's-
don't know if I did this correct, which is what I'm nervous about.
Well, let's get
most.
into it. Okay, I got
Am
the
I going
first
first
one.
or you?
I can go first.
No,
Lightning
it's-
round.
It's all the questions at once.
I
Not
want
gonna-
that fucking. How people can do like that noise. It's like dun 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 dun. Like
like a DJ.
yeah, yeah. Wah, wah.
But you're gonna go through. You're gonna go through all your questions, right?
So I go through all of them. I ask you, but back to back to back to back. You fly. You just give the first thing that comes to your head.
All right.
There's no time to think.
I know. That's why I'm not even gonna look at you.
You gotta go. Okay, ready?
Mhm.
Favorite Christmas food.
Cake. I don't fucking cookies.
Okay.
I'm like I don't fucking know. That one's
What
weird.
tools do elves use to make toys?
Hammers.
How fast is Santa's sleigh?
60 miles an hour.
Favorite Christmas gift ever?
I honestly don't have an answer for that one.
Okay, you fucking suck at this.
No, I don't even have like because I hate this question. When people ask me that, like
You
I
can
don't-
say anything. It doesn't have to be real.
but I don't have one gift that even like I can't even think of a gift.
Okay, whatever. One person to be under the mistletoe with.
You.
Good answer. Who's the party host?
Me. Duh.
What's Santa's favorite position?
Reindeer style.
How did Mom get hurt on Christmas this year?
She fell down the stairs.
Where does Santa take all the naughty kids?
Hell.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. This
And now it's my turn.
This is about to be rough. I'm gonna have to get used to this game.
It's quick. Okay, I'm
All right,
ready.
I'm glad because my questions are kind of similar. Now.
I gotta piss.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Why did Grandma get run over by a reindeer?
She was out in the snow.
You see Mommy kissing Santa Claus. What do you do?
Join.
Who spiked the eggnog?
Dylan.
Wow. Why are you on the naughty list?
Because I shit myself in public.
What sound does a reindeer make? All you want for Christmas is what?
Money.
Wow. It couldn't be me. That's a fucking song.
I
That's
have
my
more
last
for
one.
you.
Okay.
What's a snowman's favorite weapon?
The cane.
I was going to say a carrot.
He's taking his nose off?
Mm-hmm.
That's like really like puts me on the spot. I don't fucking
It
like,
does.
and like I have like all these fucking words running through my head. It's like, you know, like those things like where like the sports scores are, that's just fucking constant. I just gotta fucking grab one and just go.
I know. It doesn't.
Like, holy shit.
Definitely answering is more stressful than asking.
Yeah. The present one, I don't, that question, like even if like we had a conversation about it, I don't think I could come up with a question or a present.
Yeah,
That's
it
not-
is hard.
Mhm. And people always be like, oh, what's the favorite birthday gift you ever got? I'm like, I don't, you think I remember all my gifts ever? I don't know.
I don't know any.
And honestly, like there's probably some, like if I like went back and like watched home videos
Yeah.
that are very sentimental and I'm like, oh man, it was a
When we
fucking
have kids,
great
are we going to do
Christmas.
home videos? I want to.
I mean, yeah, I think like
Like, you know how that
Nowadays,
one movie, Christmas
everyone-
Chronicles,
everyone does home. We have those.
do you?
We have literally.
My dad's family used to make them, but
Do
my
you-
mom never.
Do you
was
have
huge on
any
that.
Christmas tradition for like the morning of Christmas?
Just wake up and open gifts, get up early as fuck, and to get our parents.
You woke up
pissed
on
off.
your own?
Yeah, we get up
Oh,
early.
See, my parents would be up stupid early, like before us. We weren't really allowed to leave the room until they came to get us, but they would always pretty much beat us there. So like my Christmas tradition is it would literally be my dad would come in the room with a camcorder. So like we have videos of like waking up and like the one that comes to mind every time is like my brother's got these fucking light in his eye. He's like too shiny, like the fucking light from the camcorder is right in his face, like, but like
He's saying too sunny.
it's shiny.
Oh.
But like always Christmas music would already be playing. So like that was what woke like usually I'll wake up to that. I could hear my dad would turn on the radio and Christmas music used to be blaring through the house.
That's cute.
And then he would come up, he'd wake us up with a video. We'd all go downstairs. My mom would already be on the end of the couch. Me and Jacob would have our gifts on each side of the tree. He'd put the camcorder up just like this on a fucking stand.
You just go at
and we'd
it.
Just go at it.
I'll never forget the time we opened gifts on a fucking vlog.
Me and you.
And we flew through them so fast. You were rushing the fuck out of me to open gifts and just to keep it moving. I was so mad.
This was last year.
We never even used that footage. And it
You know
sucked,
how much footage we've got ever that we've never done?
but it sucked the fun out of Christmas gifts. Like, you literally, we had to hurry up. Come on. Go faster.
Well,
Open it
'cause
faster.
that
Don't talk
day-
about it. Hurry up.
Because you wanted to vlog it, and
I
we
was
moved
like,
the whole couch
what?
out of the way. We had to
I
set it up in
know,
front
but
of the
like
tree.
we could have taken time and like got to. I was so annoyed with you. I was like, this was basically just like
Speed round.
so stupid. I was so mad, but we won't do that this year. I'm not recording opening gifts
I
this
am.
year. Then you go ahead, but
Nah,
leave
I'm
me
fucking
out
with
of
you,
it.
I'm not.
Just kidding.
But yeah, that's about all I got.
Yeah, that ends this game show.
This game show.
Next time you guys see me, I'll have some motherfucking headphones on. I hope.
Hopefully.
I bought these headphones because if you guys watch any other podcast, you know that like other podcasters wear headphones.
Not
And
all of them. It's not like everyone does.
No, but majority do. And I know
Mm.
why. I see the appeal. I put those on and like
Well, yeah, especially, well, we're close, so it doesn't really matter. But like other ones with like people, like multiple people, it's too hard. Like, because there's multiple that I watch where like there's a main desk with like the host and like there's like the
even if just
co-host
one
over here.
person has them on though, just to make sure everything's going okay.
Right. And that's why like I used to wear them just so I could hear. But like that's why we
I
do
like
mic
it
checks
because
and
I can
shit
hear
now.
my voice like the way you guys hear it, and then I can hear his voice too.
That is what's cool is like you hear it crisp, like you're on the fucking radio.
It's so cool.
But it's very weird at first. Like, dude, when I used to record music and do that, that is the weirdest shit
Ugh.
ever.
I should start singing in this microphone with those headphones on and seeing what I sound like.
You have to have it on so you hear the beat. That's the problem. Like for recording music, you have to have headphones on. So then you also hear your own voice. Just super weird.
Yeah.
So but it helps because like as soon as you're off note or off like beat, you know. Like fuck.
I want to make a song. Like I
Okay.
saw Billie Eilish making her music, and she basically does this line by line, which I feel like
That's how everyone writes.
if I practice line
no
by
one
line,
just spews out an entire song.
I know, but the whole verse doesn't just come out at once. Like you, or do you like take a line and then you say, okay, it's good, and the next line, or do you just like because
It's a very long process. Like it's like
if I could
I'm
do
not talking
line
about-
by line, I can make a banger. Because you can
There's-
make any line sound good if you keep practicing.
not necessarily. But as time goes on, like like you'll start to put more than one line at a time, but then you'll go back through and you'll be like, I don't really like this. I can make it better. Then you start to tweak, like just take out a word so that the cadence flows better, or you can change the line altogether to something that hits harder. There's a lot that goes into it. Like, yeah, of course people freestyle, but even freestyling, I don't buy anymore. I don't think it's not what it used to be.
Dude, I'll never forget this one time. This kid told me to freestyle.
I tell you that
And
all the
I
time,
just
you never
started saying like lyrics from a song that no one really knew. And he was like, damn, man, he's like, you're freestyling right now? I was like, yeah, dude. Like, I know what I'm
do.
doing.
You're a fucking liar,
Fake.
bro.
Fake as fuck. I used to be a huge fakey, though. Like, I used to be a compulsive liar.
Yeah, I think you still are.
And I used to remember, I told you the whole retainer thing, did I not?
Yeah, we're ending the podcast here. You're just fucking.
I know, but I used to be a
stories.
very big liar. And I'm not anymore, though.
But all right, so next week we'll be talking about the new year, all that shit. I hope that all of you had a great
We should get
holiday.
some champagne. Pop some champagne.
We'll see.
Or just like some Moscato. Like sparkling Moscato.
We'll see.
Shake it up.
I might be going sober until my race,
Oh, yeah.
especially by that point that we record.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hope that everyone had a great Christmas.
Yeah, happy holidays. And
Hopefully you enjoyed our little
yes.
dumbass fucking games.
Yeah, please like and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it. Our subscribers are climbing. Our views are climbing. So tell a friend, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your uncle, tell your aunt. You guys are all together for Christmas, holidays. Tell everybody there. Stand on your table. Give a big announcement and say, hey.
Do a New Year's
I have
toast.
my favorite
Shout out this
podcast. It's Dom and Dyl on YouTube. Check it out, everybody.
All right. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
I can't go out.